What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to hopefully be playing the final part of the Consumables Only run in Dark Souls. And I am pretty excited because I didn't think I would make it this far this quickly. We've defeated nearly every boss so far aside from the bosses in the Painted World, Dark Sun Gwendolyn, and the DLC, so almost the complete vanilla game for the most part. The only ones that remain at this point are Nito, the Stray Demon, which I normally don't beat on challenge runs, but I could try, of course, and Lord Gwyn. So that is all we have left to actually complete so that we can actually finish up our run. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's see if we can make our way down to the good old catacombs. Now we have the Sunlight Maggot Helm and everything, so we should have everything we need at this point. In the previous run, I had actually forgotten to obtain the Sunlight Maggot Helm, so I couldn't see anything. So it's very difficult to make those tricky jumps. I don't know where my standard Firebombs are. Where are my Firebombs? I don't know where my Firebombs are. Billy? Where are they? Let's see. I know I didn't use them. Okay, maybe I did. I used a lot of them. So we're going to go to remove from box. We'll go ahead and purchase some more while we're right next to Firelink Shrine and very close to the Undead Merchant. Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and get our equipment down and everything. I have a feeling that we're going to have to employ a similar strategy to destroy Nito. We're probably going to have to rely on some Iron Flesh. If not, we're going to be running around quite a bit. But either way, should be fine. Not too concerned about that at this point. Mostly concerned with Gwyn. He has a ton of health, and he hits like a truck. So he's going to be my biggest concern at this point. And just the potential, I guess, for failed attempts is there. So I definitely want to try and minimize that as much as possible. Because if we mess up and we don't get all the, all the kills in, or for whatever reason we can't get all the, say that we burn through a lot of firebombs, and he ends up killing us, we are in trouble. Because we have to keep going back to get more and more firebombs, and those are in Sen's Fortress. So that's just a trek I don't want to have to take too much. Oh, I don't have... Whoops, we need to do the soul duplication glitch so we can have sufficient amount of souls. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. I don't have a ton left, so we need to be very careful with the ones we do have. I'll use this one right here. We're going to change the order of this soul item to the second slot. Then we're going to go over to our arrows. We're going to act like we're going to drop all the full quantity at 999, but we're not going to. We're going to cancel that. We're going to go over to the system menu, drop down to brightness, and then we're going to press input and change over to our inventory yet again at the same time. So on the Xbox it's A and RB. If you mess up, you just go right back to the system menu and try again. Oh, we had it. Because I had it, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to throw anything off, so we're going to go back to pretend we're going to drop the arrows. Because I've never actually messed that up before. There it is. Okay, so now we have the overlapping menus. And then go down to quick game, and we'll be able to use 999 of those soul items, which gives us 999,000 in fact, if you could see behind my head, but you can't, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. So now we have whoops, I guess you could check by going here. See how I have in the souls in the top right above my head, 999,100. There you go, there's the proof. So now we'll go ahead and purchase some more firebombs. And I am going to go back to a bonfire that's nearby and go ahead and restock up. So I'm going to deposit all of these in the bottomless box, and then I'm going to purchase another 99. I do believe I already have the full amount of black firebombs, which is wonderful. But I'll double check here just in case, because now's the time to go shopping and do all that stuff if we need to. Yeah, we have enough. I mean, 85 plus the 99 in there. I mean, that's sufficient. Okay, so now we'll go back and purchase some more standard firebombs. Once we get these going, whoa, we're going to go back to Firelink Shrine, head down to the catacombs, and we already defeated Pinwheel actually, and we used our catacombs shortcut. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to navigate the Tomb of the Giants because it was just a bit too much.
Come back.
In pitch black. Especially when you're trying to make those tricky jumps that I try to make. I go for the shortcuts typically. So I was not fortunate enough to be able to remember exactly where those drop-off points are. It's the initial starting point that I find the most difficult to find, and that's got me every time. I died once and I said, you know what, let's just go get the the Sunlight Maggot Helm, and that way we can start fresh in the next stream. So we're going to head over to Firelink Shrine. I'm going to also deposit some of my extra soul items there as well. Just in the event that I lose my souls, I want to make sure that, you know, I have other opportunities to duplicate souls so that whenever I get in a bind or if I fail in any attempts to destroy Gwyn, I'll have more attempts to duplicate souls so I can purchase more firebombs, because that's really my biggest concern, possibly missing out on some of those opportunities because of that, and having to go back to Sen's Fortress and purchase multiple souls. That's going to be annoying. Alright, there you go. We should be fine with that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head down to our favorite area, the catacombs. And I say that as my lips drip with sarcasm. I do not like this area at all. That's why I skip it almost entirely. There are two skips that I use. One for the catacombs area and another for the Tomb of Giants area. And they work very well, actually. They're quite consistent, actually, considering how dangerous the jumps are to make. I didn't know what that item was and I was curious, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. But that was actually a caduceus shield, whatever that is. Alright, so let's head down this dark pathway here. We got to remember to equip the Sunlight Maggot Helm at some point. I'm going to tag this first bonfire here in the catacombs, and that'll serve as our kind of our halfway point until we find the two bonfires that we need to touch in the Tomb of the Giants. So if we can get here quick enough, hopefully these guys can despawn. Perfect. Now we have a good checkpoint, and also we have the opportunity to go ahead and change out our helms. So we have the Sunlight Maggot Helm, which is going to give us a ton of light in this very, very dark area. And all we're going to do is run past some of these enemies here. There's going to be several skeletons trying to attack us. We're just going to work our way past these guys. That one likes to charge up on us, but he's going to miss. Alright. So now we're going to fall off this ledge here carefully. We're going to roll. Oh my gosh, almost die. We're going to roll. Gonna wait for this little skull to explode. Perfect. And then we're gonna drop down again. Or get knocked down. That works too. We're gonna keep that item there. It's just a really good point of reference for us. So I'm gonna drop down yet again. This is a safer drop, of course. Once these bone wheel skeletons kind of figure out their lives, we can just avoid them as needed. And we're gonna end up in the area right next to Pinwheel, but we did defeat him already, so we should be fine. Alright, so we're going to drop down here nice and safely. I will use an Estus Flask. I'll use multiple, in fact, as we approach this tougher area. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading over to our little shortcut in the Tomb of the Giants area that I use. And the funny thing is I often still forget that second area. So here we go. I'm going to try and navigate this like normal. So I would cross over here. Okay, so we would follow the prism thingies. I think it's right next to this, right? Yeah, there you go. And then you drop off to the right. There it is. I don't know what happens if I fall here. Oh gosh, okay, run! Okay, that works. That will work. I don't know what the heck I just did, though. Damn, that's confusing. Oh, hey, I know this area. This is where those little squiggly things are. I completely got so confused there. Alright, let's pass these guys. And then hopefully they start coming this way so I can run back up the ladder. No! Okay, they're going to be kind of tough. Great. Let's see what firebombs do. They are undead, so it shouldn't be terrible. Not the best damage at all. And I don't want to back up too much because then I'll be facing off with Nico and whoever else. Yeah, that's terrible. This doesn't do much damage at all, but that's fine. I just need to get away from the giant skeletons. I'd much rather fight these, whatever these are, these skeleton tower enemies, than deal with their big brothers. Alright, so we got them out of the way, that's fine. Now we can work our way up and to the right. This should allow us to hopefully eventually come across the bonfire I'm looking for. Can usually see it whenever I get close enough. There it is. So it's down there. So pretty much once you get to this little crevice, you can just jump off and tag the bonfire. Now, this is more so of a temporary bonfire. We're not going to stay here for very long because we're going to be heading towards the second bonfire, which is much closer to the boss fight. So that's where we're going to be going next. So we're going to come up this ladder. I think we just head right back straight this way. We should be able to pass by our friend here. I'm not even going to mess with him. I hate him. Because he's going to be tough to fight. And then we're going to drop down here. It should be a nice little passageway for us. Go through this fog gate. And then we're going to do some navigation to get over to the next bonfire. There used to be something of a shortcut, but I cannot remember it at this point. That was scary. See if we can heal up here. Now I need to run so that I don't get any other skeletons to come join us, because they will actually put out the fire. They won't let us light it. So if the Silver Knight chases us or the Black Knight chases us, he would actually have put out that fire. But that's how you get to the second bonfire, and that's the one that's most important. So now what I'm probably going to do is kindle this fire. So I need to equip or use a humanity. And yet another. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reverse our hollowing, and then we're going to kindle the fire. That way we can have 10 Estus flasks. Because 5's not going to cut it with Nito. Not even close. Alright, so now we have 10. I wonder if you could kindle again. I'm curious. I almost jumped off there. Great. That would have been lovely. I'm curious. Let's try. I don't know if you can. You can. Nice. Maybe that will give us 15? Wow, that's plenty. Okay, that should be plenty of health. Alright, so now we just need to make our way over there and hopefully not get killed by... Oh, we need to take an intentional death. The reason why I do that is because I don't want to mix up the souls that I have duplicated for the souls that I'm going to earn fair and square from fighting like the Paladin and things like that, or Nito or any other character for that matter. I don't want to confuse those souls or use any duplicated souls to level up. Only want to use the fair and square souls. And that's not even necessary, but I just figured it would be more fair for the run. I don't see why I'd need to use any duplicated souls to level. That's just kind of, to me, cheap. It's cheap. Alright, perfect. So now we're pretty much done with the maggot helm. Switch back over to the Helm of the Wise. We shouldn't get invaded because we're not human, so we don't have to worry about the Paladin. Paladin Bruce Leroy. We'll be running through this area. Oh, I always forgot about this little guy. That's funny that there's one there. I usually have to face off with Paladin Leroy, so I don't even get to benefit from that little crystal lizard there. He should get out of the way, and I should try and almost get shot in the face with an arrow, and then Spartan kicked by the Leonidas skeleton, but they failed. All misses. I'm going to drop down here, grab the Soul of a Hero. Ooh, I messed up my jump. Ouch, I'm back. Yes. Good thing we have 15 flasks. We're going to heal twice, and then we're going to have to heal again, unfortunately, as we drop down from this area. Nito is kind of his boss arena, or entering it, is a hazard in and of itself. So as we fall, we're going to go ahead and flask, and then we're going to pop Iron Flesh, and we're going to start throwing Firebombs. Here we go. Come here, Nito. You beautiful bastard. Come here. There it is. Can I throw it that far? I cannot. No. What I would like to do is for Nito to get a little closer to me. He does kill his own cronies, which is great for us. Usually if you're close enough to Nito, you can actually dodge many of his attacks. So we're just going for the Iron Flesh combo here. And maybe just a little bit of luck. Okay, that deals quite a bit of damage actually, but it's okay. We're gonna be fine. Ow. We're going to do this, and then we're going to block. And then we're going to flask. And then we're going to throw some firebombs. We're going to block once more. I'm going to keep spamming these black firebombs here. As he keeps doing that attack, he will kill his cronies. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Every time that they respawn, if they are in his vicinity, they will die. There we go. He's doing it again. So I'll go ahead and use the last Iron Flesh spell that I have. I'm going to use my Humanity. And then I'm going to start popping some firebombs. We're going to block this attack as much as we can anyways. The damage output on these black firebombs is pretty beastly. I'm actually quite pleased with the damage output that we have right now. I'm going to go ahead and heal just for safety. I'm going to block this. Let him kill his little helpers. We're going to keep spamming these firebombs here. We should run out of our Iron Flesh here before long. We're going to flask again, and we're going to do it twice. We're going to block, and he's going to kill his people again. And then we're going to spam as many firebombs as possible. That's 1. Probably need 6. 2, 3, 4. Block. 5. And 6, baby. That's first try. Nito. Firebombs only. You're welcome. That is excellent. We only used about 50 firebombs too. Well, we had 80, so we used 40. That's not bad at all. And that was Nito, guys. That was not so bad at all. That was not bad at all. level up as much as possible. We'll go ahead and warp back to Firelink Shrine. And we can try and take down the Stray Demon, because why not? We can do that, and then we'll head back over to Sen's Fortress, purchase some more black firebombs, and then come back to destroy Gwyn. I'll go ahead and restock too. I don't know how many the Stray Demon's going to take, so. Alright, let's head up here and see if we can face off with the Stray Demon back in the Asylum.
By the lords, you
Oh.
damn fool. Enough of you.
Every time you talk, I can't use a consumable. That's like one of your secret techniques, isn't it, Dark Souls? You were undead. Now you're dead. Alright, give me whatever you got. I'll take the humanity for sure. Most certainly. Alright, so now we can head back up here. Do this little elevator trick so we can gain access to the Asylum. Or the Bird's Nest, more so we can gain access to the Asylum. There you go. And if I recall correctly, we should just be able to roll. Yep. Easy peasy. So now we're up here. Should have direct access to the Asylum. We'll go destroy the Stray Demon and call it a day. Actually, no. Stray Demon, and then thank you, and then Lord Gwyn. We'll sit here for a little bit. I'm sure the crow will pick us up. But yeah, so far all we're doing is just kind of finishing up the last area. Typically on my challenge runs, I just defeat Nito, and after I place the Lord Vessel, I defeat the 4 kings, the Bed of Chaos, Seath, and then Nito in that order. If I had gone to destroy the Stray Demon, I would have done it usually a little bit earlier. But I normally only do that if I need the upgrade materials to max out a weapon. I typically do not do it in challenge runs, but I figured since this run's going so well, we can go ahead and do face off with the Stray Demon, and then we'll go back, re-up our black firebombs, and destroy Lord Gwyn. I was gonna say, I don't know how strong these guys are gonna be. I know that they can do like crazy amounts of poise damage, and they're usually pretty cheap. But fortunately, I have so much health at this point. I'm trying to think, how much health do I actually have? Let's see, go here. I have 1,999 health, so we're almost at the 2,000 mark. So we're doing pretty good in the health department. I will see if I can not. Oh, I'm gonna take fall damage, right? Nice. Nice. Okay, good. Messy. Okay, here it goes. Let's actually play. Let's play the game. Alright, good gosh. Okay, now we can do our first attack. Oh gosh. Can you quit that, sir? Okay, not the best damage, but not the worst either. We've seen pretty bad damage outputs here with these firebombs, so I'm not too concerned with this. This is actually about on par with the damage I should be dealing. See if we can throw some firebombs here. I can't get the range down for whatever reason, so I'm missing quite a bit. More than I would like. We're going to remove our lock on so we can go ahead and just aim manually. Now it's a little bit risky, but I'm better at aiming manually than with the firebomb, or with the lock on, to be honest. Sometimes he throws a little short when you're locked on, so I can aim up at a better angle here. Wasn't able to block that one because I wasn't facing it. That makes sense. We'll go back here. Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. This guy's no fun. He's actually pretty hard. Quite the challenge. No worse than the Fire Sage Demon, though, that's for sure. Or Demon Fire Sage. I always get his name wrong. They're both big and ugly. I didn't know where it was going to show up from, so that was my bad. He's doing his second strike there, but he should miss us, and he did. We'll throw some more firebombs at him. He's about half health right now, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Thought I blocked that, but I guess if you're running, you can't pick up your shield quickly. That's fine. Makes sense. Alright. Time to die, Stray Demon. I'll give you that hit, sir. Block this as well. Switch back over to the black firebombs, get hit in the face. Alright, he's going to float up, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to peg him with as many firebombs as possible. And roll so we don't take any damage. We'll avoid the damage there if possible. Got a block here. It did barely wait. Wow, hold on. We barely were able to use our shield there because we positioned ourselves just in the right spot. But I thought that was going to hit me from a terrible angle there. I need to use some humanity. Alright, there you go. Let's roll back up. This guy was a disaster. What a terrible idea. Whose idea was this? I must know. Yeah, the Stray Demon's pretty much kicking our butts, but we're going to probably end up winning if we get lucky. He's just quite the jerk. Gonna create some distance here. We're gonna try and throw it manually from afar. Gonna move out of the way here, reposition, throw 2 firebombs if we can. We're gonna try and heal if necessary, if possible actually, not if necessary. It is necessary. We're gonna heal if possible though. Alright, here goes. Should be good to go now. 1 firebomb, 2 firebomb, and the last one. And he's dead first try, but damn, that was difficult. That was not easy at all. We burned through a ton of heals and all this other good stuff, but whew, definitely not my favorite boss fight. Especially using only, you know, consumable items like black firebombs, for example. we're going to head back to Firelink Shrine. We'll warp over to Anne Orlando, and then we're going to go backwards through Sen's Fortress so we can purchase the remainder of our black firebombs. Now we've broken the 2,000 HP mark. Look at us go. We're going to warp to Anne Orlando, and then we're going to go backwards through. We're going to have to do another duplication glitch for the souls so we can purchase a sufficient amount of black firebombs for the boss fight. But we should be fine. And immediately after purchasing these souls, the next step is, of course, just to go straight to Gwyn. This is gonna be great. Alright, so up we go. You know, one thing I don't know is if you beat the game, do you get to keep your Covenant status? Or does the Covenant status also wipe as well and you start fresh? So say for example, I chose to be a Dark Wraith. Does that stick? Or do I have to start fresh and, you know, side with Kath again in the new game plus? I don't know how that works actually. Because I was thinking, oh, it'd be cool. I mean, not that it serves a purpose, but it'd be kind of cool to be able to be in New Game Plus and have that Covenant already intact, and then I could just invade people with consumables. You know, that'd be kind of funny. And have like an infinite pool of health. There you go. Alright, so down we go. We're going to come over here. This is not much of a tricky jump at all. It's very safe, in fact. But I just go this route so I can take the shortcut over to the Crestfallen Merchant. And this is where we will complete our duplication glitch. And also make this amazingly scary jump every time. Doesn't matter how many times you've made that jump, it's still something you can mess up pretty easily. So now we're going to go and do our duplication glitch again. We're going to use one of our smaller soul items. We're going to change the order. We're going to place it in the second slot, which should be just below our Estus flask. We're going to go to our arrows. We've already purchased the max amount of wooden arrows. We're going to pretend to drop all 999 of them. We're going to move over to our system menu, go down to brightness. We're going to press input and menu over to the inventory at the same time. So on the Xbox controller, it's going to be A and RB at the same time. So if we miss, we just do the same thing. Go down. We'll go over to our system menu, go down to brightness, and try again. I'm doing it a little too fast, so maybe that's why. There you go. Now we go down to OK. Go down to quit game. Act like we're going to drop all 999, say yes or okay, and then we just got 200,000 souls there. So now we can go ahead and purchase our black firebombs to our heart's content. We're going to go ahead and drop these off that we have on our person into the bottomless box. So let's see if we can make this jump. Hiya! Nice. So we made that jump. We're going to come across this way, drop down to the bonfire, store the extra black firebombs into the bottomless box, and then we're going to purchase 99 more that we can have on our person. So let's go ahead and stock up on these. We're going to deposit these in the box, and then we're going to come up to the Crestfallen Merchant yet again. This is a nice little pathway we got here. There you go. This armor has been such like a nice fit aesthetically for what we're trying to do, because we're, you know, our name is Itemo, so all we're using is consumables and items. So we've been trying to collect as many items as possible on the way without going too far off the beaten path, because again, this is a challenge run, so I definitely wasn't going for like 100% item completion or anything. But we've defeated many more bosses than I typically do on my challenge runs, so the firebombs have proven to be incredibly effective. Go ahead and purchase the rest of these firebombs right here. We're in excellent shape, so let's go ahead and now return to the bonfire. And I am going to join the Dark Stalkers. I'm not sure if I did already, but I would like to try. And that way we can go ahead and hopefully keep that for the new game plus. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Okay, so now what we can do is warp, hopefully the abyss. Ooh, hold on. I would die, wouldn't I? I don't know. I haven't ever visited the abyss again after. Oh, I had the orange charred ring on this whole time. I could have been having some much better damage resistance, but you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Whatever. That's just me being silly. Okay, we're gonna warp to the abyss. I don't know if I need the Covenant of Artorias to be in the abyss at this point, since I've already defeated the 4 kings. But I don't want to risk it, and I have a feeling that I would die. I'm gonna take it off here in a second. What's up, man?
The legendary and cast off.
Give it to me. I think I had joined Alvina's Covenant just for the sake of not being attacked by her stupid people. We got the Dark Hand. I have 2 soft humanities you can have, good sir. What does that buy me? Nothing at all.
Undead, what to speak? It begins with your.
I already got it. I got the Lord Vessel. Okay, so offer humanity, blah, blah, blah. Cracked red orbs.
Farewell.
Bye. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, gosh. Oh! I'm not dead. I like it. Let's go for the Ring of Steel Protection. Let's see, boost fire defense. I'm going to try this because I feel like Gwyn deals a little bit of fire damage. Could be wrong. Just kidding. We're going to warp over to Firelink Shrine, the Kiln of the First Flame more specifically. We're going to drop down there. We've already pissed off Ramp, so he's not going to guide us down there. We're going to go straight to the Lord Vessel ourselves. The only other thing I can possibly think of right now that could be helpful would be to have pretty much the Black Knight shield, because that also has a bunch of fire damage reduction. But who knows? I think I can get that from here. I know you get the outfit or the full gear from here, the armor set. I don't know if I get the shield as well. Nice. Again, the armor is just so fitting for this run. Very gaudy. Covered with trinkets and baubles. I love it. So here we go. Working our way through. We've been streaming for 38 minutes, now 39 minutes, and we've defeated both Nito and the Stray Demon with consumables only. So if you like what you're watching, please be sure to follow. We are almost at the 50 required followers to get over to affiliate, but more importantly, I do need to have 3 average followers at any given time, and that is something that I'm still needing. So if you could please lend me your eyes, I will entertain them. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to use Iron Flesh. Okay. We are mid-rolling, so that's all things I need to kind of... I'm just registering these pieces of information so I understand how difficult this is going to be. Alright, it's going to be tough. Need to see if I can find the armor for the Black Knights. Don't chase me. Don't tase me, bro. So that I can double check and see if I get the shield or not. I think it's over here. This is the armor set. I don't know if it comes complete with the shield. No. We're gonna have to stick with good old Solar Shield then in that case. That's fine. This is fine. I'm sure it'll do. It had pretty good magic resistance, so I'm fairly certain it'll be decent against flames. We also have the flame stone plate ring or whatever that is, so hopefully that ring will also protect us better than the ring of steel protection. Alright, here goes nothing. Don't hurt me. Okay. Ah, my favorite attack. Ah! Okay, 100 damage. Damn, that's nothing. Sir, don't kick me. He's gonna do that stab attack that he loves so much. Don't do it. Don't. He's hopping around. Ass! Okay, he got me. That's fine. That's pretty good. Pretty good damage reduction there on the shield. Please, please, please. Wait, did I not? What? I have 8 flasks. I must not have sat at the bonfire. That's great. I thought the cinematic would have re-upped my my heals, but it didn't. So we don't have 20 heals. That's fair. Can I hurt you, please? Oh no, he's good. He's real good. This guy is hopping around like a frickin' maniac. Don't. Yep. Why do you have so many attacks? No! Okay, he got me anyways. Alright, so I'm scared. I'm scared. Ooh, that was close. Okay, come on, dude. You gotta play nice. I'm sorry. I'm dead. Okay, so I used like maybe 13 firebombs to get him down to like 80%. Wow, okay. I am going to need to use more flasks. I think that flame plate ring or whatever the hell it is, let me see, what is it called? Flame stone plate ring was actually pretty decent, so I am going to keep that. Now we have the 20 flasks. Wonderful. Let's see if there's a better shield we have by any chance. I doubt it, because I don't remember picking one up that was any good. Yeah, the fire damage reduction on these bad boys is pretty bad. That actually has some great damage. The target shield, the fire damage reduction, but heater's really good too. So we had the best shield equipped at the time, so that's fine. We'll work with that. I hope we have enough firebombs. I'm going to assume that we do. I'm going to assume that it probably takes about 50 to kill him, so we should have plenty left over. If not, we do have our secondary stock as well, which should be able to get us through some of it. We also have 20 flasks and some humanity as well, so that we can heal. I'm going to get rid of this, because it just kind of throws me off a little bit. I will unequip my pyromancy flame for now. That's really interesting. I guess I must have picked up the shield somewhere else. Maybe it was a drop from an enemy, or maybe I picked it up from a different area. I just don't remember exactly where. But on one of my runs, I do have it. And that shield has incredible fire reduction. I think it's like 85 or 90. It's incredible. Like, pretty much fire just can't hurt you. You are fire. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Now we don't need to pick up any additional items this time. We already picked up the armor, so that's going to stay. That registers. That saves. Let me go this way to juke him out. We still got hit in the back. That is okay. We're going to try and find that little sweet spot again with the rocks and make sure that we don't. When we lock on, we're going to have to kind of alternate between locking on while we're throwing the firebombs and then removing the lock-on immediately. Wow, that was close. I could have took my head off. Okay, he missed. I'm gonna go straight towards our little special rocks. Nice. Roll! Really? No king would fight like that. Nice. It's that attack right there. Oh my gosh, this guy is mad today. Stop! Please hit him. Oh my gosh, he dodged at the last second. That's one thing. He's actually very mobile for being so damn big. No, sir, don't do it. Nice. A direct hit. Oh, we got iframes from that. I don't know how. But in this game, I will take them. I've had some strange things happen damage-wise in this run. Had like an invisible Ornstein still trying to kill me. Back away, please. We're gonna heal. Get damaged up, like very nicely. Very good. There you go. We're gonna run away. Whew. He had to use a combo on us there. Quit hitting me. Oh gosh. Ah! He grabbed me and I am almost gonna die here. There you go. This is scary. He's pursuing me like crazy. And I can't really position myself defensively here because he's all over the place and keeps doing those lunge attacks, which are my favorite. Whew! Okay. Can I breathe, sir? So every time I heal, he does that shit. Okay, that was close. Alright, and see, every time he's able to sneak that lunge attack through when I'm doing the heal. Let's try it to heal right here. Oh my gosh, this guy's annoying. I'll get you yet, Lord Gwyn. You're making me waste firebombs. Did the uppercut and connected squarely. I'm gonna try and heal with a humanity to get the full health here. This is terrifying, by the way. Gotta position ourselves really well here because that is the entire name of this game. Keeps getting during the lunge attack, which is very, very powerful. We're just gonna keep kind of maneuvering around this rock so to force a grab, if we can, every time. But he is gonna sneak away some of those little lunges and do his little combos here. The uppercut is very powerful, and that usually grabs us. That usually hits us pretty well, pretty squarely. That's tough to predict as well. I have a hard time anticipating that attack. We're gonna throw it anyways. Oh my gosh, he did the uppercut. As per usual, he usually doesn't throw it that much, but he has been spamming the uppercut. I guess because we're spamming firebombs, so he's trying to be equally cheap. As long as we can keep him kind of off center here, he's going to be elevated and he should miss us much of the time. Okie dokie, that was scary. Thought he was gonna try and grab there. Don't have any stamina. Okay. Yikes. Okay, he's super aggressive right now. He didn't like what we're doing. I'm so glad he's not immune to firebombs, because that would be terrible. Somehow Qualag is, though. That's just so weird. Bed of Chaos isn't either. It's just strange. There was one other enemy. Oh, yeah, the Mimics. The Mimics are immune to, like, everything, though. Alright, so far we're doing pretty good. I'm just trying to not think about this fight, because it's pretty tough, actually. Pretty stressful, because he puts on the heat. He's incredibly aggressive, and he hits so hard. Like that attack right there. These combos here are devastating. Switch over to health, and we're going to go ahead and heal if we can. At certain angles, we're still able to hit him, even if he's on the other side of this little... I can't remember if it's stalagmite or stalactite. You have to forgive me. This little rock formation here. Alright, so far we got him down right below, just below half health, which is really, really good so far, considering I got grabbed, so I'm going to need to heal immediately. Alright, barely made that. And a fourth attack. Oh my gosh. We need him to commit to a strike here so we can dodge and then heal. This is getting scary because I have him down below half. He's gonna start being super cheap, so we need to be careful here. Oh, my camera. Alright, here we go, here we go. Gonna keep throwing these firebombs as much as possible until we run out. We do have a secondary stock of the standard firebombs, which I will use in the event that I run out of these. I feel like I had plenty of missed opportunities, though, unfortunately, and that's what's causing my shortage of firebombs at this point. But as long as we maneuver and position ourselves correctly, we should be fine, and we'll be able to hopefully make the most out of these last 47 firebombs here. There you go, direct hits. I've been waiting for one of those clean hits. Trying to make this count. It didn't count. Unfortunately, we couldn't hit him because we hit the base of the that rock formation, unfortunately. Another direct hit. Very good. That's definitely not going to hurt him. Had a strange angle there. That's unfortunate. I'm not going to get greedy. Not at all. Because if I do, that's when we start making mistakes. We got lunge attacked in the face. Same thing there. He got us twice. We got lucky there with the humanity heal. I wanted to get full health as quickly as possible, and that's what we had to do there. Had to take that risk. I'm waiting for the uppercut, but he hasn't done it yet. Unfortunate. Just a few more strikes, and we should have him. We got to be very careful. We're not going to be greedy. We're going to keep maneuvering and rotating around this so we can have him on an elevated kind of flooring there so that he can not hit us. See if we can hit him here. We weren't able to connect. That's fine. Same thing there. We weren't able to connect. We still have 33 firebombs. Is plenty. We missed again. He's been moving very erratically. That lunge attack missed because of his elevation. We got him again. Another grab attempt there from Gwyn. Alright, the uppercut missed this time. Very good. Normally it does not. He dodged that firebomb nice and clean. We're not going to get greedy. We need to wait for him to strike, and then we'll counter with our firebombs, like so. Gotta re-up. We got him, guys. We got Lord Gwyn with Firebombs only. We have completed our Consumables Only challenge. And in this run, we beat just about every boss, minus the Painted World, Dark Sun Gwendolyn, and the DLC. But every other boss was defeated with some type of consumable, whether it be a black firebomb, a standard firebomb, poison knives, or dung pies. They've all tasted defeat. And that is super exciting. I am so glad that I actually was able to pull it off. This was the first attempt that I've ever made at it. And I wanted to thank each and every one of you guys for watching me and joining me along this path. Let's go ahead and usher in the Age of Man and wowzers. So we were able to do all that in 57 minutes. We beat Nito, the Stray Demon, and Lord Gwyn with Consumables Only, and specifically Black Firebombs. Let's watch this cutscene, and then I will do the outro, and we'll see you guys next time, next stream. In the next stream, we will be playing Dark Souls 2, and hopefully make our way through that game. And then, if we have sufficient amount of time before the release of some games coming out in February, being Horizon Forbidden West and Elden Ring, we will also play Dark Souls 3. My ultimate plan is to play... I completed a handful of challenge runs for you in Dark Souls. I want to beat Dark Souls 2. I want to beat Dark Souls 3. And then I would like to beat Horizon Zero Dawn prior to the release of Horizon Forbidden West. After that, then we can jump right over to Elden Ring, which is all going to happen within about a week apart from each other. So really looking forward to doing that for you guys. And look at this. We have made it all the way to New Game Plus with this file using Consumables Only. So I want to say thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me through this. This has been a really challenging run, but without your support, I couldn't have been able to do it. Let's go ahead and do the outro. Today I decided to challenge myself. Today I beat Lord Gwyn using Firebombs Only. And today I beat Dark Souls Remastered using only consumables. Now what the fuck have you done lately? It's the Inhuman one signing out. I'll catch you guys next time.